All right. Let me see. Are we live?
It says we're live. Let me pinch you.
Well, I'm showing. I don't want to end broadcast.
You're live.
All right. I don't know what's going on with. Okay. Good morning. And Dwayne, there was a reason. Dwayne said I would be late for my own funeral, but no. Okay. All right. That's okay. We're on Facebook. I mean, we're not on Facebook, but we are on YouTube, you guys. And it must have kicked Denise out again. And I was. My internet went down. I'm so tired of that, you guys. I'm tired of it. Okay.
It went down this morning.
Just now. So I'm going to let me say, all right, good morning to Anna, good morning to Dwayne, and good morning to Sonia, and good morning, Jonathan and Michelle.
I think she just left me here with you guys. I feel sorry for y'all. You got stuck with me. What can I say? Hey, Dwayne, did you guys get the bad wind up there day before yesterday? I was supposed to go up there for a dentist appointment, but I wussed out. Hi, Jonathan. How you doing, sweetie? Michelle, Sonia. I don't know. It sounds like we got wind here this morning again too. I didn't want to be big. I don't want to be big. Well, you know, I could do that. How about that? That looks better than me anyway. Not too bad. Well, that's good. I heard it was uprooting trees and all sorts of things up there. So, oh, I can relate, Jonathan. It takes me a while to figure out how my day is going to be. Hey, Madonna. I don't know where Davis County is. Yeah, that's what I was hearing about the 100-mile-an-hour winds. So, is Davis County further north than you are? You're not talking to me anymore? What am I, chopped liver? Oh, okay. I know exactly where your parents live. Not. You and Kent. Kent goes, well, it's over there in Lehigh. Where the heck is Lehigh? Well, it's near American Fork or something. Where the heck is American Fork? I know Payson, Spanish Fork, Provo, and that's about it. The truth. Good morning. Christianity, at its core, is the religion of the book, and this lovely group of women is the core of what is good on YouTube. God bless. Well, I'm sure you're talking about Norges and Denise. Hi, Sonia. Your internet dropped again. Okay. We were supposed to go to a dog show up there, but they limited the amount of dogs and we didn't enter soon enough, and they cut it off before we got entered. So and then we tried to enter a dog show in St. George and did the same thing. We didn't get in fast enough. So I think there's a dog show coming up in Logan. And I think we're going to try and do that one. Hey, Monique. Yeah, I would hope so. But anybody can win on any given day. It's pretty much a crapshoot. But I would like to get Rhodey out there again. Can't believe everybody just left me. They left me all by myself. Oh, that's all right. No, just bragging rights. Just working on their championship. So this is what I finished up last night, guys. That's the first cameo I ever did. There she goes. She's back.
Only through my phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I thought the guy fixed it with a new box.
Yeah. Yeah. That is exactly what he said.
Huh.
I know, Casey. Oh, I know. So, oh, you guys, it's like get attacked from all over. Let me look up. Madonna, we got your card and beautiful. Very, very beautiful. You had to have done those. Were those original watercolor cards? We got cards with praying hands. Mama got one kind, and I got one kind. Okay.
All right. Monique. Dwayne. I'm telling you, she will not fail. Hey, if I had to do it on my phone, luckily I figured out how to do it on my phone.
Can you scroll back up and see what the truth wrote to you?
I did. I saw
Okay.
that. I did. I always and I heard it, and I heard you read it.
I did. I read it all by myself, and there weren't even any pictures, and I read it.
Let me see what. Yes, see, Madonna painted, hand painted. I'll take pictures of it. Our sympathy cards, condolence cards. She did one for MawMaw and then one for me and Kevin. So they were beautiful. And good morning, Diana. Good morning.
Good morning, Diana.
So, and my phone crackles. I notice it crackles. Oh, let me put in my ear thingies. Maybe I can hear better that way.
Well, you got 2 sets of ears on.
I know, but I've got 4 eyes, so I think I need 4
Ears?
yeah. Oh wait, I already have ears on.
Yeah,
So
that's what I said.
So yeah, I got 6 ears on.
There you go.
There you go. Oh goodness. I just don't know. But I will say, right before time to go live, you guys, it wouldn't have caused everything to go down. But we do have one of our own uh, that needs prayers. Well, all of you guys are our own, and that's why I'm saying one of our own that just isn't just on this channel, but she is on everybody's channel out there. Uh, she said that they took her off her medications. Uh, it in not such a nice way, and there are physicians out there that will say things that no physician should ever say. And I shared with them what the doctor said to me last year about, oh, well, you can just might as well pop your glove box. Um, and pretty much called me fat, lazy, didn't want to work. And pretty much you need to just do away with yourself. So, and that's when
Say
I told this
what?
Yeah, you that I had a snotty. I come home and did a video on it, and it's still there. The video. Um, I took his name off when a lot of things changed on YouTube. He told me he walked right in, did the limp fish handshake.
Oh,
He
I hate
said,
that.
"Yeah." He said, "Well, might as well just pop the glove box and get it over with." I think that's what he said. I'd have to go back and watch exactly because I was so emotional that day. I said, "So you're telling me that there's nothing there's nothing that can be fixed?" I said, "I understand that." He said, "But just so you know, my brother did that." I said, "My brother did get in his car and he did have a 357 and he did that. I just want to let you know."
What
Then
a jerk.
he was a surgeon, orthopedic
Well,
surgeon.
guys, know that half of the doctors out there graduated in the lower half of the class. And there's always one that graduated at the end of the line.
And I think some of them, though, Sandy, are so intelligent, or they don't care about people's feelings. And he had a trainee with him, and that trainee looked so funny. So when I said that, I just looked at him. Then he was like, "Well, do you even work?" Casey was livid. I said, "No, I'm not able to." Well, if you exercise, that would help all your problems. Then
Well, if I could walk, I would exercise.
So he basically walked out of the room, and the nurse in there apologized. She said, "I am so sorry." I said, "You don't have to be sorry." But when I walked out of that room, you guys, I was I was in full hyperventilating by the time I got outside. I couldn't breathe. Casey got me to calm down, and I was crying and snotting. And I said, "What if I was by myself? What if I had that in my glove box?"
Why were you going to that doctor?
To see if there was anything that he could do for my lower back, the bulging disc and everything in my lower.
Were you referred to him? Or?
Yep, I was referred to him. So I went, when we got back, I went into, as soon as we got back, I went into the place that referred me. And I was still crying. I said, "I'm sorry coming in here looking like this, but I need to be referred to another orthopedic surgeon." I said, "When one of them tells you to do away with your life, like your life doesn't matter." And she said, "Oh, good morning, Danielle Marie." And she said, oh, okay. So I was able to tell this story to somebody I was just on the phone with. And I said, "I understand." But yeah, my brother had he was 34 years old, and he had back problems. He'd already had a surgery on his back. And then they told me he'd have to live with it. And he said, no, he really didn't. So he didn't. He didn't. But some of these doctors are not compassionate, and that's what I told her. All doctors are not compassionate.
Well, a lot of surgeons do not have a good bedside manner.
Yep.
Because they're kind of detached from the patient because they've got to cut into them,
Yeah.
I found that out. I've had 4 back surgeries.
Good morning, Callie. Good morning. I'm having to use my phone because our internet went out after we had the greatest guy come out and
fix it.
Yeah. But at least I figured out how to use the phone to do it. But yes, so I will get back to the person that called me. Bless their hearts. I just think about a person that has been told it's better to walk out in front of a bus. That's what they were told. So you guys,
what the heck is the matter with these guys?
And I'm glad they called me, and I told them, even if they're just listening, I told them there would be so much love out there for them. And all right, let me see if I can get. All right, add to stream.
Well, there's Denise.
Yeah. Okay.
There you are.
Hey guys. Hey everyone.
Hey, good looking. What you got cooking?
But
Nothing.
I told them, I said, I don't have to give your name. I said, because we have a lot of people out there that are prayer warriors, that are kind. I said, that will be praying even if they don't know exactly who you are.
Yep.
Sonia, they have been reported, she said, and they said, who do you think they're going to believe? And that's correct, but it don't matter. Enough people that will do that will.
Yeah, if enough people start reporting those doctors, they should have their medical license. Yeah.
And I knew when I got that call right at the start time, I knew it was an emergency. So you guys, when I tell you guys you can call me, that's what I mean.
What would you like to be called, honey?
Well, heck, I got so many, and there ain't a whole lot that I hadn't been called at this time in my life.
Good
Oh,
morning, Dan.
good morning, Ben. Okay, Ben. It is day 64. Day 64.
Very good.
And we all went, look, yesterday, you guys, Mama had a doctor's appointment, and we left here at 9:30 and did not get back until after 3:30. But I sent Tiffany a message because Casey was at April's, and I said, do you want to ride with us? And she said, yeah. So Denise got to see her because I handed the phone in the back seat.
Yeah, I was calling, check on them. I said, they've been gone a while. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, we decided to take us a shopping trip. And
Sonia,
then,
I think it sounds like something else, but we'll go with water going down the sink. Just saying.
Just say,
But I'm a
yeah,
little crude. I'm the
but,
crude one on here. Those two are the refined ones.
but um,
we had fun last night or early this morning.
the doctor that Tiffany's doctor she goes to, which I guess you would call him a pain management doctor, but he does more than that. But um, he talked with her at length the last time we went, and he told her there's going to be hard days and there's going to be rough days, and he said everybody needs somebody to talk to. He said after a day like I've had, he said I've had to call my preacher and talk to him. He said because yesterday was a bad day. That was the day before we were there. And then of course Tiffany showed him the video of where the chair kept making that sound, and he just laughed. He did a belly laugh. He said, I really needed that. After yesterday, I needed that. So he knew that for a year she was on the street. He knew everything about her. She don't hide that. But he was compassionate. He was compassionate.
You gonna have to excuse me
Hey,
Well,
Tracy.
because I'm about to contact Wow and I'm about to blow up. No, we're here for the most reliable service to make a payment the first option.
Oh, you guys heard Casey?
nope, missed it.
Oh,
What the heck? What's going on over there?
oh, he's about to call our internet connection people.
Ooh.
Oh,
So he said, "You might have to excuse me." So I don't know how it's going to be, you guys.
Is he saying that it ain't going to be pretty?
Yeah. Yeah. So, you guys, we're here this morning. We're here. But there's a whole lot going on, but we're here. And
Tracy,
um,
hey honey.
and Tracy's home with her grandson. She's being teacher today.
Love you, Tracy.
And I wonder, I couldn't figure out a phone number this morning at 2:00. That might have been Sandy. That might have been the phone call.
Yeah,
That it could have been
could have been.
because they called twice, but that's okay too. I mean, if I'd heard it, I'm sure I would have answered it. But yes, I used to watch House, and I used to love that show. But I don't think I would like that show anymore. I don't really think I could enjoy watching that
Yeah,
because of his bedside manner, because of his mannerism. Watching it and thinking, oh my gosh, I would be so mad if he said that to my kid or if he said that to me.
yeah.
Well, now that I know that there are doctors out there, heck, they may have watched a little bit too much of House themselves. But I can't find humor in that anymore. Monique, it was called House. He was Dr. House.
Hell yeah. I used to say,
Oh, Ben said he has put 1,200 miles in 3 days. He saw a sister he hadn't seen in years. Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself very much, Ben.
Well, Ben, then I have a song for you. On the road again, just can't wait to get on the road again.
Well, Ben, we got a little a play toy, a little red Jeep, like a little red hen. And I bet we put in 3 days 300 miles on that thing. You would think, where did you ride to? Dirt roads. Hey, we live in the county we live in. It's not hard to find dirt roads. So we took it back to when we first got together and had a good time riding. We have not had a Jeep in a long time. Oh, and our first day out, we found a rattlesnake. I mean, it was like, oh my gosh, this brings back all those memories. Our first time we dated on this same road, and we find a snake. What are the odds? I told you guys we went snake hunting on that road. I'm just saying. But we had a very good time.
and it was very much needed.
It was. Yes, we were, Sonia. We were hunting snakes. Oh yeah, you went on a hunting. Yeah, yeah, we did. But I tell you, one dirt road about done us in. That was the roughest. It felt like he called it a washboard.
Yep. That's what they are, washboard road.
Dwayne, good morning, Amora Day.
Good morning.
Dwayne, you so bad. I have a full set of teeth.
Take it away.
I don't.
Look at him. But hey, I guarantee that snake had a full set of teeth. But even if it was little, it was about 18 inches long. Even if it was little, don't mean it was not poisonous.
They got more venom when they little.
Well, welcome from the Philippines. Oh no, Ben. Oh, Ben, my brother, my oldest brother that was 34, uh, It was a couple of weeks before he decided he wasn't going to be here anymore. He hit a deer on his motorcycle, threw him off the motorcycle, and broke the deer's back. Yep. But he was on a motorcycle, and I wondered then why God didn't just take him then instead of what happened. But I feel like he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready at that point. But we saw some deer as we were riding, but not as many as you would think, because all the places we rode is now pretty much hunting land. If as long as you stay on the dirt roads and you don't go off on a small side road, because all the small side roads are private land.
In our hunting club.
Yes. I'm telling you, it just done shook me about our internet. And the guy got it all going and the speeds were right. But thank God for my little phone. Amora, I live in Alabama, in the United States. And I live in Alabama, which is south. And Sandy, you tell her where you live.
I live in Farron, Utah.
And Denise?
I live in Gun Branch, Georgia.
Say that again.
Gun Branch, Georgia.
Gun Ranch.
Gum Branch.
Okay. How did I not know that? I think you always tell me what it's close to. And
Hinesville.
that's right.
And I live in Long County, which ain't Hinesville. But that's my address.
So me and Denise are neighbors.
Yeah, I live on the county line.
Good morning, Leticia. I didn't see Leticia. Okay, there you are. Yeah, I told Keith and I said, all these miles we done put on this Jeep, we could have done been at Denise's. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you could have.
We sure could have been at Denise's.
You wouldn't have had near as much fun getting here.
Hey, yes, we would have. Yes, we would have. Just being in the. You got what?
I said, we still got dirt roads out here, too.
Well.
Alvin and I used to ride dirt roads. That was our thing.
Yeah, that creek, that little mill, it's called Ward's Mill. That little where you saw all those rocks. I used to put Casey on my lap because I didn't want him to fall and get hurt. But we didn't use the inner tubes or nothing. No, we just slid on our behinds.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Ben done got hit with frost last night. 28 degrees.
Woo!
It got down to 33 last night here.
Dang.
I think summer's over with, kids.
I know. When I was freezing because it was 56 riding, and I had on long sleeves, I was cold. Maura, if you don't get a lot of love when you come here, then we're not doing our job, because everybody will love all over you when you come in.
With them love cooties.
Yep, we got love cooties here.
Good morning, my Elizabeth, and good morning, Joel.
God bless you too, sweetheart. Come back and see us. Please do. We love having you.
Ben, I think I'm ready for winter time now. We always do that. We're like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for summertime. I'm so tired of it being cool. And then, oh my gosh, I'm tired of the heat. I'm ready for it. So that's what we do.
Well,
That's what
honey,
we do.
we didn't know whether it's going to be hot or cold. From day to day, there are.
Well, at least when our heat and air unit went out, it was early spring. We were able to open all the windows and get fresh air coming through, and it did not get hot until our unit was put in. So you got to take your praises where you can find them, if that
Amen.
makes sense.
Not a bit.
Not a bit.
Not a bit.
Oh, yeah, our air conditioner went out for what, a
Beth
week?
wants to know how your puppies are doing.
They're doing great. Actually, they're not puppies anymore. They're piglets.
Oh,
They have turned into piglets.
In other words,
oh,
they're doing very well.
that's exactly. Look, that when Bailey lays on her side, she looks like a fat hog. She does. She looks like a mama pig.
Sandy,
Uh,
how's the little girl doing? Is she growing?
She's doing good. She's just
Good deal.
eating like a champ, and I got to let these guys out. I'll bring her back when I come back.
Oh,
So give me a couple minutes and let me get these guys out, and then I'll bring the peanut.
you bring the
All
peanut.
righty.
all right,
Okay.
Joel, I can't complain. I mean, I want to complain about the internet going out, but I can't complain. I feel pretty good. Yesterday, I was tired after we did our um, we left the house. MawMaw had a podiatrist visit, and then from there we went on a little shopping trip, and then we stopped somewhere and got out and ate. We hadn't done that in a while. So it was me, her, and my daughter because Casey was with his friend April all weekend. So I can't complain. Tuesday, I was wore out. Monday, I spent the day with Kevin because it was holiday. Tuesday, I was absolutely, you guys, just wore out from all the riding we did. But I cannot complain. Joel, we got a little old play toy Jeep that is just perfect for me. I mean, my husband's driving it, but it's perfect. Look, I don't care if there's wires hanging. Um, I don't care. I don't need a radio to ride. I just love it. The tires are brand new. All the lights and blinkers work. The windshield wipers work, so I am fine. Elizabeth, they did come and fix the internet, so I don't know what's going on now. So I'm having to use my phone. Let me see where else I'm.
I'll have to watch that Ben. I'll have to check that out for sure.
Sonia talking about she was about to ask how her roly poly was doing. Look, my roly poly is right where I can see it. I can roll it right up, which ain't great. Oh my goodness. Oh well.
Coffee pot, hang on, holidays. I had to get me some coffee. and I had to make coffee.
I should have brought the laptop in here
Well,
and
I don't know.
hooked up.
I don't know if you could have got connected. Well, I guess you could. I guess you could.
Okay. Joel said he's been burning the candle again. He had a nap this afternoon because he's getting his new office ready to work in.
Well, that's okay. Just make sure you take some time out, bud.
You know, Ben,
Don't get already.
I had really forgotten because we've not went riding. We've just stayed home. I have really forgotten how beautiful um, some of the countryside is right here at my back door. There's
Oh,
so many farms. There are a lot of farms, and I never knew there were so many goat farmers around. But with all that riding, it was everything so beautiful and green, and it's just amazing that we had forgotten how beautiful living in Alabama is. Oh, and we found cotton fields. I have not seen a cotton field since I was a kid.
oh, look at that baby.
Oh, let me find her. Oh, and I can't make you big, I don't think.
Oh, so
No.
sweet. Oh, my goodness. She is growing a little bit. Look
Yeah, a
at
little
it.
There
bit.
it is. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
goodness. Look at that face. Look at that
Oh,
face.
look at that one.
Oh, my goodness. I could eat her up. I could eat that little peanut up. Oh, she's so cute. I need her.
Now, is that the runt?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. See, we know who's been spoiled.
Uh-huh. Oh, I knew you was spoiled there. Milk.
Move.
See.
All right. Look at that.
You can tell Sandy's been spending more time with her. She's loving. Hey. Hey, little girl.
What are you doing? Huh?
Oh, oh, her so pretty. Getting all kind of kisses.
I guess. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Nothing better than puppy kisses in the morning.
Nope.
You right. Agree.
Until they have a huge tongue and they stick it in your mouth and you think
Oh,
it's your husband and it's not your husband. It's
Oh,
the doggone
uh,
dog
da, da,
kissing
da, da.
on you. Oh,
Oh, she's precious.
well, you
Okay, guys. This is my front yard. Out my front yard. On my porch. Just looking around.
Good
yeah.
morning.
I've been calling her Peanut.
Good morning, Darlene, and good morning, Amber.
Hey, guys. I love y'all.
What are you doing?
Oh, okay. Beth's at the doctor's office, I see. Darlene B, we have so many people out there that are, as I said, they are
Silly girl.
oh, oh gosh. I'll get it right in a minute. Goat farmers. There are a lot of goat farmers out there.
Gee.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Okay, anywhere I want to. I wonder if she'll fall off the bed. Poor child.
All right. I am going to try to hook. All right.
What you gonna do?
Okay. Let me plug up my phone into
Oh, it's partly.
the Wi-Fi.
Out my ear.
All right, I'm plugging in my Wi-Fi into my laptop. So let me see.
Hey,
Okay.
here you go.
All right.
Ooh.
Let me see how this
Yep.
is going to work.
Found another toy. You better hold on to it, Mama. Two.
All right, let me turn on my
She's an explorer. She wants to check out everything.
She's just full of it. Yep.
Ooh, what's this? What is this? Ew.
Busy, 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 busy.
She said, ain't too much around. Check it out. What is it?
all right, you guys. Let me
What is it? She's so cute. Look at them little feet.
Where you going? Where you going? Whoa, where you going?
Hey Casey, how do I did this before. How do I pull up the
Get them teethies.
T-Mobile hotspot?
iPhone.
Got them sharp little
Did you
teeth.
see it?
It's right there.
Where? Oh, it wasn't okay. All right, you guys, I almost have it.
Okay. We're hanging.
There we go. Now let me connect to
Yeah, don't you? I done grabbed up.
you guys. We done get this done.
Hey, bad.
We done been on an hour.
No, I've been on an hour.
Well, yeah, you have. I've been,
What you trying to say, woman?
I'm just saying, I've been on an hour.
yeah.
Y'all have been in and out, mostly out.
If it wasn't working. Y'all couldn't hear me. I was so sad. I said I just have to
What are
put
you
my
doing?
My phone is
What are you
cracking.
doing?
Oh my gosh, it's cracking.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Not inside.
And there she goes.
And there she goes.
And here she comes. Oh, nope, you can't go up there. Come on back down here.
If we fall off, girl, that's too far to fall for your little self. She's exploring.
Where are you going? Huh?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
My feet. Let's go.
Hmm? Oh, Peanut. Peanut. Hey. No. Oh.
See, now that makes me happy. I love to see Sandy.
Oh, okay.
She gonna put you up, girl.
She needs to go back.
Now. You gotta go. Okay. Got to face that. I'm doing too much moving around, guys. I'm sorry. Let's take I used to have puppies when I was little. We've gotten all our babies.
Oh, that's me screeching. Oh, that's me.
I did that. What a
What in the world am I doing?
turn your phone off.
There. I am sorry. I am sorry, you guys. Oh, my goodness.
Much better.
I was trying to cut off my phone, and my phone wasn't wanting to cut off.
Oh, goodness. And this is crazy. I can hear out of one earbud, but not the other. Very touching. I'll just listen out of one ear.
I am sorry, you guys. We have had technical difficulties all day.
Oh, I did. I couldn't even get in. And I changed the ear. I was so upset.
Had to feed the
You didn't feed me. What are you talking about? You had to feed the heathen.
MawMaw, they got lucky. She said, I do see an active outage in your area. The tech just updated us not too long ago, but there's no estimated time of when it should be fixed. So they're working on it. But she lucked out, not lying to me. Can't stand when folks lie to me, Denise.
Oh, you didn't call Denise's out.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey,
Okay.
Casey.
Yeah.
How you doing, sweetie?
Well, I'm better now that the cable company didn't lie to me because I was ready to go all out.
Ooh.
I bet.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you kept it in. Oh,
Isn't it terrible how much we depend on our internet anymore?
Way to go, Ben. Yeah,
I am watching actually, Monique. I don't know. Send that boy a message and ask him. Wait. What? Hello?
Thank you.
Yeah, I talked to somebody yesterday. I'm not ready for any more until I go back to my doctor.
I got
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Oh,
Goodness, I don't know. I need to look that. I guess a couple of months.
That little
Yes.
peanut.
Yes.
What? She was down on the bed for 2 seconds and she managed to pee.
I figured
Well,
she was gonna go to
I was
bed.
sick for almost a month. They thought it was COVID, but it was a real severe upper respiratory problem. So I was off of it. But she's talking about taking me off of it anyway. So, okay, thank you. Yes, Monique, I can do that. So I guess I did that feedback so Sonia would wake her tail up.
Well, you definitely woke her up with that
Woo! And you know, it's hard when that happens. It is hard to try to find which thing is doing the feedback. It's hard because I had 3 different programs up.
stuff.
You ought to give Tiffany my channel link
I will.
Yeah.
to come in. I bet you she'd enjoy it.
I will.
Good.
Because she's been a lot, like she said, by in her bedroom. She's spending a lot of time in her bedroom by herself during the day. She does have one friend. I'll say it that way. One friend that, bless them, that she talks to all the time, and they're supposed to be making a trip down this way. And when they do, I'm going to post it live.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
most of the people know the friend, so
Yes, they do.
Yes. I just didn't know the friend was 6'4".
oh,
I know.
he's a
Well,
big guy.
Um,
I'd hit him about the kneecap. No, I'm not.
but God did, you guys, God does intervene. He does. And
Because
I
isn't she
think
6 feet?
she's 6'1".
Yeah, there you go.
But I think it was MawMaw that said, because MawMaw knows that person too. And MawMaw said, but how did you meet him? And she said, Mom. And I think he even asked me the same thing. Well, how did she meet this person? I said, well, they're just friends. I said, me. I said, because he said, if anybody needs to talk, or if they have questions. And yes, I did talk to that person over a year ago now. And there's somebody that means what they say. They absolutely meant that if you needed anything, here's my email, here's, get in touch with me and I will more than gladly talk with you. And so that is exactly what happened. And they were kind enough to talk to me. And then kind enough to, talk to Tiffany and share their experience with her. So now they're fast friends. That's who he makes her laugh, and that's who. Look, I could tell her something all day long. Me and April, we could tell her all day long something, but when they tell her. And I ain't talked to that person to tell anything. But when they tell her the exact same thing, it's like, oh, I get it. They said this. I'm like, ain't that what I said? Yes, Monique is somebody trustworthy. Yes. Just friend. They're just friends. But still, this friend that I've been knowing for over a year now through just like Sandy and just, like Denise. But when they say, no, you don't have to meet me halfway nowhere. No, I will come to your house and I will meet the couple that you're living with. And then I'm going to meet your mom.
There you go.
And of course, MawMaw, because they know all of us. So,
That's a man of honor.
yes, yes.
Isn't he in Tennessee?
Yes. I don't know why I thought he was in New York, but yes, Tennessee. So, I mean, it's not that far from us. So he has to make a drive to Georgia. I think he might be going to pick up some items or something, but he's going to Georgia. And then he'll come down this way. And
good.
You can tell him, hey, from Georgia.
Sounds like a date.
so I'm glad it's somebody that has been where she's been. Somebody that's been where she's been and has been, I think, 6 years or more clean and sober.
Well, this just isn't fair. I've been on YouTube for 2.5 years and I haven't found anybody yet. She gets on YouTube through you and she found somebody already. That's just not fair. Not fair.
It is funny. They become fast friends by when we sit here in front of the computer and he didn't have his camera on. She didn't have her. I mean, he couldn't see her. She couldn't see him. And they just sit there and talk. And, and I think when he saw her, it was, oh, wow, so, but they're friends. He makes her laugh. And Tiffany has always been she's always been more one of the guys, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
She's always had more guy friends than girlfriends because she always just felt like one of the guys.
That's how I would.
And
she always had guy friends.
Yeah. So, for somebody to make her laugh at this point in her recovery, that means a lot because she saw some mermaid stuff yesterday. I think it was in Hobby Lobby. And by the time she got in the car, she was in tears because the Little Mermaid girls reminded her of Abriana.
Oh, geez. We got escapees. Oh, gosh. All right, guys. I got to go. Love you. See you later.
Love you too. Love you. She said, oh no, they all escaped. What are we going to do? You guys, it was, and she is Darlene B. And I told her yesterday, I said, get the camera and show Denise that eye makeup you got on. And she did.
Beautiful. Tiffany is beautiful. She's a beautiful young woman.
But
pretty darn too.
But the other stuff helped, I guess, numb the pain of not thinking about her children. And I explained to her yesterday, I said, well, look, babe, it's like this. Joey's there. He's proud of you. He loves you. He's 15, about to be 16. I said, and with Abriana's age, they don't look at time like we do.
No, they don't.
She has not forgot you. She asked Joey, the first thing she asked him was about her mommy. So I said, she has not forgot you. And I said, time for her. I said, time for her is not the way we measure time. Yes, sometimes it might seem like it's been forever since she has, let me see if I got a spot for this. It might seem forever that she has seen her mom, but I told her, you got things to do in order to get this stuff to happen.
Yes, she does.
I said, there's a lot to do. And right now, you guys, I'm using my mouse by trying to maneuver things. So all I will be actually seeing is the chat from StreamYard. I'm not going to try to move it to have anything else brought up because of it. I'm actually using my hotspot from my phone.
That's true.
Yeah. And Monique, I told her, I said, get at least 6 months.
Well, like I said, it hasn't been that long time. But it seems like forever. So, oh Lord, she done left me here to talk by myself. That's all right though. It's like I have not met y'all physically, but as far as being in the, where I could reach out and touch or hug each one of you, but I do it. I do it in my heart. That's where y'all get hugs every day. You get lots of love and hugs every day. I pray for you guys. We all do. And yeah, please, for goodness sakes, just don't. Now make sure you send us your prayer requests, praise reports. I mean, we don't have to know what it is. God does. Amen, Monique. Because, Adriana's been in her life this whole time, but just to her, just like any parent, it would probably feel like forever. Even though it's not. It would feel like a new start. Yeah, it probably does feel like a lifetime. Ooh, reminded me, I was ready for them to come the next day. Even when they went to camp. Are you okay, darling?
Yes, the phone fell.
Oh, okay. You just had this look on your face. Uh-oh. Get something news you didn't want to hear.
Okay. No, that was Kevin. The internet's down everywhere. So he couldn't get the Jeep. You have to get an insurance card first, and then get the Jeep. Then go get the tag.
Oh, okay.
So, well, I think with Abriana, her dad had papers drawn up for her to relinquish all of her rights, and she never did it. And I said, I don't think without you going to court or signing something that they can take away all your parental rights. I said, I don't think so. I said, but give it 6 months. And I said, we'll try to see about that, getting maybe a visit, or because we got our oil leak fixed in our other Jeep plus the air, and
Yeah.
Kevin said he wouldn't be afraid to drive it to Panama City. So, we could be able to go down there and hopefully that they'll let us see, Abriana. I mean, it started out that's what they were going to do, but
Yeah, see,
people changed their mind. But you got to. There's things you got to prove, and God has forgiven her, like I told her, but there's things you still have to do.
she does.
You've got to show them that you're not going to make that same mistake, because you don't want your children to be put through that twice. It's I can't understand it exactly because I've never been there. Where I haven't been on her journey. I've been on the journey with Kevin, but I also know how I felt dealing with my parents and their alcoholism.
Yeah.
And uncles. I had uncles and they would all fuss and argue and fight and stuff. So as a child, I know how that felt. Even as a grown up, if last time I saw my mom, she was sitting there drinking so much, and I could tell when she would be getting that angry talking, the negative talking. I would just say, well, I gotta go. So Monique, we had our oldest daughter come into my life when she was 6. And I never tried to take her mom's place. All I could do was be the same mom, treat them the same, because I was pregnant with Casey at the time. But she asked me one time, could she call me mom? And they told me no, not to allow her to do that. And I think that was a mistake. She could have called me Mama Darlene. You know what I'm saying? But I had counselors and people tell me, no, don't have her call you that. Well, it wasn't my idea. So I had to tell this 6-year-old, but here Tiffany called her daddy. Maybe that was, she couldn't understand. Well, Tiffany is calling my daddy.
Why can't I call you?
Yeah. But Kevin he adopted Tiffany. So there was that she didn't know any other daddy.
He is her daddy.
Right now, Ben, he does have sole custody right now. But I told her she should be able to get some kind of some kind of visits with
Talking about supervised visits.
supervised visitation. Yeah. But that's a while down the road, because there's still a struggle right now.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's down across the street too. What? Kevin just called and asked, was our internet down?
My sister, her husband raised 2 of their grandkids because their mother's an addict. And my sister, the kids called on Nana and Pa because that's what they are. They were not their mom and dad. But that's because they knew their mom. They had the same mom, different dads. But, they never forgot who their mama was. They called her mama still when she would come around. But
good morning, 5 Speed.
Hey, 5 Speed. Good to see you, sweetie.
Sonia, it's the same way with my mom. And I try to limit what I say about my mom because I don't want to always be having mommy issues. But I got to find out when her birthday. Her birthday is any day now, so I got to figure out. But if I go in and I know she's done had too much drink, even at 10 o'clock in the morning, sometimes I can't handle it.
Randy calls you mom.
You're right, Ben. It's a solvent. It'll erase oil stains, sticky stuff off walls, money, jobs, and families. You are so right. You are so right. But to her, in her mind, she don't have a problem because it's just beer. Oh, it's just beer.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing. I mean, yeah, but that's never been, to her, she don't have an issue. Yeah, she doesn't have the issue. Everybody else does.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Now, I would tell you what, I mean, my mom never drank alcohol. She smoked, but my mom was a very good person. And she just, I don't know what it was about me. I just told him I figured she just didn't like me. But I was
Elizabeth,
sister, so I was okay.
yeah, Ben, you can always do I just do this, but I don't do this. Yes, everybody can. But the thing I was watching yesterday, in which I'd watch it, and then when Kevin would come in the room, when he would come back in the room, I'd switch it to what we was watching. But it was these people that helped start the founders of Facebook and Google and all of the social media stuff. And they told how addictive social media has become.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are ex CEOs. And he told how the algorithms, how that they target people and how it works. And I'm in the middle of watching that, and I was enjoying watching it. I was reading what Sonia wrote.
I got you.
Yes, Diana said it's the new addiction, and it really is, and that's what they said.
Oh, yeah, because my internet went down. I was like, oh, my gosh.
I know. The other day we watched Netflix with the laptop on my lap and my phone hooked into it. I love board games, Diana. I love board games. But yes, and not only is it a documentary, but it's also showing like a family that's dealing with all of it, So everything they explain, then they show this this family, and it's not a real family. They're showing what they're talking about, and this family, everyone at the table they couldn't even eat supper because all of them had a phone, and the mom wanted them all to put their phones down and have a regular dinner.
Oh, yeah.
So,
that phone down.
but I don't think we even picked up our phones at lunchtime yesterday. I don't think. Did we, Francis? I don't even think we picked up our phones while we were eating, did we? Oh, and we just sit there and ate.
Oh, we're not eating.
That's good. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Tony. Tony, I am old school today. All the internets went down, but I'm using my hotspot plugged into my laptop. That's my husband's laptop. It's like I'm back to my roots, Tony. This is how I used to do all of it from a laptop.
She did.
Oh, and Tony, just so you know, I have not given up on being creative. I went in Hobby Lobby. I went in for some grommets. And I got the grommet. No, not the grommet. What did they call them? Yeah, the little things that you can lace, like the tennis shoes, little things you can lace up. That's what I bought them for. So I can use them to lace up material. But I bought me some plaster of Paris. I bought me a plaster of Paris mold. Now this one is heavy duty. Hey, and it didn't cost much. Good morning. Anything is possible, Denise. Denise A.
Good to see you, sweetie.
So yeah, this one, it's a good size. So I will be able to do some painting and stuff with this one. So, and I got a good deal on canvases. And I told my daughter that I said, we can sit at the kitchen table, me, you, and MawMaw. There's 10 of them. 10 8x10s. And good morning, Anamora. So yes, I went to Hobby Lobby. And I've got things to make and things to do. And I just got to get started. Good morning, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Sweetie.
So, yeah, I've got stuff that I need to do. And hey, they're almost through with our bathrooms, you guys.
Oh.
So they've already put 2 vanities. They've got all the painting done. The floors are down. I know one toilet was down yesterday. It was set up yesterday with the vanity, and it's getting there. It is getting there.
Oh, it's going to be so beautiful when they get. I can't wait.
Sonia, it was hard for us to play cards when I was younger because my younger brother, 2 years younger than me, would always get mad and quit.
Yeah.
Always get mad and quit. So, or want to start an argument. So everybody playing the game, like playing cards, couldn't play cards. And he was old enough not to act like that, but he would. Oh, Ben, that is good.
Hey, and it's a good thing. It's good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
You know, a while back,
That is delicious.
a while back, somebody that gave my daughter a ride and took her to a hospital to get her help. He trains German Shepherds. And so he gave Tiffany a ride. He gave her a ride, and he said if she ever needed a job, he could help her if he wanted to, that he would be more than willing to give her a job. He said because he understands how it is to get back to work after something like that happens. So, you know, there's all kind of possibilities.
Hey, MawMaw.
Hey, darling.
I love you most, Dad.
Where are you at? Where's the van?
Right there
Oh.
on the laptop.
Oh, okay. How you doing?
Okay, MawMaw. How about you?
I'm making it.
There you
Everybody's
go.
waving, Mama.
I love y'all. I gotta go sit down.
But you know, there's all kind of possibilities out there for her, and she, like I told her, you got to do one step at a time. And I told her, I said, when you come back to my house, you have got to get on the computer and number one, start her disability like the doctor told her. I can't do it for her. She's going to have to do it for herself.
Yeah.
And you know, she's luckier than a lot of people because she has a doctor pushing it.
Yes, she
I mean,
does.
to just look at her, you wouldn't know. But it's rough. It's rough. It's rough. Well, you guys, I would say, love you too. Love you too. I'll be in tomorrow, even if I have to hook it up this way. She's going to woke up her chickens. I know what you meant. You're going to lock up your chickens.
Love you, son. Sleep well, dear.
I read between the lines for Sonia.
Yeah. I tell you what, we got the best people in the world on here. We got some good ones.
We do. We've got some beautiful people, beautiful souls out there, and I will put it out there again. We do have somebody that their pain management doctor was awful, and she is beside herself. So she asked for prayers. So, you know, I did pray right then, but I told her I would let people know that
Hey,
I won't give the name,
God
but yes, God knows who they are. But for everybody to give prayers for somebody that is going through a lot of pain, they've stripped them of all their medicines, and
oh my.
they really just said some horrible things. So prayers that she can find another doctor.
Yeah.
I think her or her husband can't drive, and that was they can't drive far, and that was the closest. I said, well, we'll be praying. I said, so when you have somebody out of the blue come up and tell you, if you ever need a ride anywhere, just let me know.
Yes.
I said, you take that blessing, because God will send somebody your way to drive you. You might not think it's God's hand in it, but I said, we'll pray that somebody can give you a ride to where you need to go.
Yep. Your blessed brother-in-law take us.
Ben, I don't know, but when I call them back today, when I call her back, I'll check with her on that. I don't know if it's legal where she's at. But I know that my pain management doctor said that's the only thing that really would work if I wanted to come off. He said that's the only thing really. Even with some of the medicines I'm on, he said he said CBD oil won't work.
Nope.
He said that the THC is the only thing that would help.
That was with me.
Rick, let me write that down. All right.
Oh, that's cool. I'd check that out myself.
There. Yeah, I wrote that down. I was going to check that out too.
Yeah. Where's he
But
from? Being? Where is he located?
right now, with everything's going on, okay, Ben,
I got you.
I love you too, Elizabeth. Love and hugs to you and love and hugs on the babies. I'll be glad when everything's lifted and we can feel. Hey, I felt normal just riding in the van. I mean, in the Jeep. It felt good to just be riding and you just forget what's everything that's going on. It feels good to be able to just forget everything and just enjoy being out and pretending we're normal.
So true. So very true.
Mm-hmm. We got to find our normal where we can. But okay, you guys, I am going to call it a morning, and I've got some ideas on a hat tomorrow. I might do it. I just got to see. But I love you guys. Love you. Love you.
I love y'all too.
Denise.
Blessing us in such a mighty way. So, like I said, anything, prayer request, y'all, we on Facebook and you send us a private message, whatever. If you'd rather do it that way, definitely take them off. Doesn't matter. We'll be happy.
Yep. And there I go, grabbing my mouse again. But you guys, just know that God, God can do anything. He can find a doctor. He can send a good doctor. I found a great pain management clinic. I found a great orthopedic surgeon. Um, he can do any of that. So just pray that this person finds her a new doctor. And it's not Traci, but Traci still needs prayers. Today Traci's got to be had her grandson at the house, and she gets to be his teacher today. So she needed that. She needed that today.
Yeah.
But also it's almost what she's going through. I mean, the pain so severe, which Denise has been through it too. And then somebody just decides, well, you don't need to be on nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And
there's a lot of
I'm already not used to having a pump, which made a big, huge difference in my legs and my lower back. And then to take the other meds away, I'm like, okay, no more.
Yeah. Yeah. So instead of tapering, I think they just cut them. And so you guys just pray and pray for all these other people that can't get to doctors right now. And, there's a lot of people because of what we're going through right now that can't get to their doctors. And even if they go, their loved ones can't go in there with them. And sometimes somebody can remind them of something. I've done that. I've told, Francis, tell them about this, or Kevin, you got this going on. So when you go in there by yourself, sometimes you forget.
I've learned to, with Alvin, a lot of times, because he goes by himself, I write notes and I give them to him, and I say, and I remind him, take the note out of your pocket right now and just hold it in your hand. So you got it.
Yes.
But I have to do it that way because he won't, he doesn't remember to say stuff. But now that we're we do it with our GP anyway, our regular doctor. Do it FaceTime, so much easier. I can let him know about things that are going on with Alvin. So
Yeah.
it's better that way.
So
Now I do go to the office for blood work, but that doesn't take very long.
So, you guys, I love you. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Remember that most of the time, Sandy comes on, she comes on a little bit later. If you will, thumbs up, share this out. And, if you know anybody that is stuck at home and can't go anywhere and they got a computer, just share, tell them, hey, join us in the mornings for some chit chat and coffee. I almost grabbed my mouse again, you guys. I am so used to doing that. But anyway, we will be back tomorrow. I love you guys. I truly, truly love and appreciate you guys.